This is Evolving Mind. In a world that often seems to prioritize perfection, you may sometimes feel the overwhelming pressure to get everything right. You strive for flawless performance in your work, your relationships, and your personal pursuits. But in this quest for perfection, you are probably worried all the time that you are doing something wrong, that you are making a mistake. Let's talk about that. With all this doubt and anxiety in you about the future unknown, you are stuck in a terrible cycle of self-judgment. You are critical of yourself for making decisions that have proven to be amiss to your true purpose. You are overlooking the simple joys and meaningful moments that make life truly worth living. You're so hard on yourself that you can't see past anything. Have you been feeling indecisive lately? Hesitant in doing what you desire? You feel as if the mistakes you have made will have awful consequences for you, and they just might. But I am here to tell you that it is okay to make mistakes. You are just human. Your mistakes do not make up who you are or tell your story completely. You are so preoccupied thinking about the what-ifs that you are losing sight of what truly matters. I hope that changes by the end of this video. Think of it this way: if you never make any mistakes, how will you learn? How will you realize the difference between right and wrong? How could you ever grow if you never made a mistake? I know mistakes are uncomfortable to deal with. You have been shamed for making mistakes since you were a child. If you forgot to do your homework, you were punished. If you didn't eat your food, you were sent to your room. If you broke something, you faced disappointment from those around you. You weren't allowed to make mistakes at all. I understand that, and your fear is valid too. All these negative reactions have ingrained the fear of making mistakes in you. This fear comes from the backlash you received, and so you are now more cautious about doing something wrong. You take every step in life with great thought, but you don't realize that it is okay to be afraid. Your mistakes do not define you. What is not okay is allowing your being to be completely focused on what you did, on the mistakes you made. Mistakes become a problem when you allow them to occupy the most significant part of your mind, your consciousness. As the universe plays itself out in its infinite wisdom, you often forget that you are a mere observer. The mistakes you are making are for your own benefit. It is essential to recognize that mistakes are not simply random occurrences or cruel twists of fate. Instead, they are the universe's way of teaching you about yourself, pushing you to evolve, and guiding you to the right path. You are not making mistakes. There is a larger scheme in action. Each misstep offers you an opportunity to gain insight, wisdom, and experience, ultimately contributing to your personal growth and self-realization. Every moment is a new opportunity to grow and expand your consciousness. Mistakes are a part of that. They serve as a mirror within you, drawing attention to the aspects of you that require more attention, that need improvement, the aspects of you that you wouldn't know how to fix otherwise. If you decide to crowd the box of your life with mistakes, if you continue fussing over them, giving them power, you leave no room for ideas and actions that will help you achieve fulfillment. You will suffocate in this box unless you take action, and only you can take action that brings forth a change within you. Accept your mistakes. Take accountability. Use them as a stepping stone to reach greater consciousness. These are lessons from the beyond. A higher power, maybe. There is a message for you in every mistake you make. Learn to see the bigger picture that they offer you. Your journey is not about achieving perfection. There is no such thing as perfect. That is an illusion that you were made to chase. Your journey is not about avoiding failure either. Failure is inevitable. As a part of your journey, you will fail multiple times, but there will always be a bigger reason for that. Your failures do not define who you are. How you react to them does. Your errors serve a purpose. As you let go of your worry over mistakes, you find the root of empathy and compassion, firstly within yourself, to yourself, and then towards those around you. This is your chance to connect with the cosmos on a deeper level, to discover your true potential, to grow beyond your capabilities. Think of every supposed mistake you made. Now think of how it allowed you to discover new aspects of yourself. Mistakes aren't synonymous to failure. They are the guiding light to help you face failures and emerge victorious on the other side. Your enlightenment is near. The divine is calling out to you. All you have to do is let go of your mistakes. Understand that they exist in the past, but you exist in the now. The past cannot be changed, but it can be learned from, and that is what this video wishes to teach you. As you look back at your life, realize that every time you messed up, your consciousness guided you towards correction. That feeling inside you when you make a mistake is very powerful. That is how you know you are close to being who you were meant to be. You need to separate your being from your mind and body. You exist in a plane of consciousness, where your aim is to become one with your consciousness to achieve fulfillment. Your thoughts aren't yours. They are external to you. So the fear of making mistakes is an outside force that is hindering you on your journey of self-realization. If you are not your mind or your body, then what are you worrying about? You do not need to prove yourself to anyone. You just need to grow, one mistake at a time. You are resilient. You are powerful. You are human. So it is time to transform your relationship with your mistakes and, ultimately, with yourself. Learn to view your errors as signposts, pointing you towards the lessons you need to learn and the direction you need to take. With this mindset, approach your mistakes with gratitude, humility, and a sense of curiosity, using them as opportunities to deepen your self-awareness, expand your horizons, and progress on your path to self-realization. Embrace the idea that your mistakes are the universe's way of guiding you as you become more resilient and adaptive in the face of adversity. Develop the ability to learn from your experiences, integrating the lessons you've learned and adjusting your course as needed. In doing so, you will become more in tune with yourself, the world around you, and the subtle guidance offered by the universe, ultimately fostering a more fulfilling and purposeful life. If you're afraid, know that all of us are. But we can't let fear stop us from becoming the best versions of ourselves. You were watching Evolving Mind.